This is the Full Force Combat Podcast, and this is in collaboration with Undeniable Fight Night 1, History Makers, and one of the history makers on the evening. I am delighted to be joined by Mr. Ryan Bretherton. How are we doing, Mucker?
Doing good, buddy. How's yourself? Are you okay?
I'm very good. I'm delighted to be speaking to you. Maybe not even better. Let's start right at the beginning with you, my mate. Let's talk about your combat sports background. When was the first time, the first taste of it that come for you?
So it was in Stubshire Labour Club. It was an unlicensed promotion run by John Collier. Fought a journeyman, tough guy, very tough opponent. Never hit anybody that many times in my life. I've seen someone smile at me like that. But it was one of the things that we had to go through, and it was something that it was a start to something that's never seen ended. It's given me discipline. It's brought a lot of good things to my life. This fight game. But yeah, that was the first time that I ever stepped into the ring, and a lot harder than what I thought, to be honest with you.
Let's take it back even further than that, then, mate. Where did it all start for you? Why did you even fall into combat sports? Right, tell me all about it, man.
So, as a young lad, you know, I've got quite a big character, quite a big personality. So as you go through in and out of schools and you know all that other palaver and stuff, you know, lads like yourselves want to test you. Everybody, you know, it's just as it is, testosterone and stuff flying about. And so happened to be I could fight. All these, it kind of painted a bit of a target on my back. People wanted to try and fight me in the clubs, fight me in the pub, the streets, whatever. And I never really suffered a loss. Never really. To be fair, it was always quite a one-hit wonder, and it was done with. And it started getting into a place where it was getting a bit of marver. So a friend of mine turned around and said, "Why don't you do?" Funnily enough, it was the bare knuckle. It wasn't the boxing at first or hybrid. Don't think hybrid was about just at this point. It was the bare knuckle had just kicked off, and he said, "Why don't you get into this bare knuckle with me?" And I thought, do you know what, mate? I'll give it a taste. I'll give it a whirl. Did a bit of training, and that's led me onto the unlicensed scene there with the boxing, then doing the bare knuckle, the hybrid, and etc.
Do you think it's give you a different angle going straight into bare knuckle rather than direct into the traditional Queensberry rules, or having the typical like boxing background? You've gone into the nitty gritty straight away, and you've gone into the fighting pretty much straight away, haven't you?
You see, because that was more familiar to me than the Queensberry rules.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wasn't used to these. I wasn't used to these rules. I wasn't used to. I was used to just fight or flight, and every day of the week, mate, I pick fight every day of the week. So, like I say, it's a bit more comfortable for me in there. I think some say I like the chaos.
Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it? So, but furthermore, rolling into this fight night on the 27th of September, what are your motivations, Ryan, going into this? Because it's a fucking massive opportunity, and it's the first ever sanctioned event worldwide.
Do you know what? My thoughts and process going into this is takeover, absolute takeover. I want to set a standard. I want to show the public what I can do. I want to show what my capabilities are and at what level I can perform at. Now, I have performed at some high levels. I have fought some pretty decent opponents. Not to the level that I believe that I can get to yet. Like I said, we're all on a journey, and I believe that this is a massive stepping stone for me. It's opened a huge door, and I'm just going to kick it straight down and walk through, mate. That's my plan. That's my plan.
Absolutely, you're ready to kick the fucking door straight down. Like you said, you fought at a decent level before. So do you think that's going to help you now with this new? It's still kind of a new discipline, isn't it? As we all know, it's still boxing, but it's in the 4-ounce MMA. So do you think the fighting style background and not the traditional Queensberry rules are going to give you the advantage going into the fight?
There's a couple of things that I work on in the gym too that help, because there's different stipulations to this hybrid boxing. Now, we're using fingerless gloves. We ain't in a mitt where it's closed like that. You know, we ain't got that. We've got these fingerless gloves, so we're able to clinch and manipulate things inside of the clinch. So I'm not going to reveal too many of the stuff what I've been working on, but these are some things that can assist us. And like you said, it's more closer to a fight than it is a boxing match. So these things do help me. But don't get me wrong, it is still a like you say, it's a sanctioned boxing fight. So it's not so much a fight because getting reckless can get you hurt, it can get you caught. No, I'm going to be calm and calculated, but I'm going to come in with absolute malicious intent. That's within my techniques.
I love it. So, Ryan, what would you say your best assets are going into this fight, fella?
I'm very strong. I'm fast. I've got great footwork. Head movement. Head movement's really good. Naturally fluent, and I can flow well. It's just a matter of me all putting it together on the night. I don't see. I don't. I think this the guy I'm fighting seems like a lovely guy. As I respect him, but I don't think he's on that level. I don't think he's prepared for what I'm bringing, especially on the 27th of September. I don't think he's prepared for that, not one bit.
So have you watched much of your opponent, Ryan? Have you studied him? Do you do any of that, or are you just fully locked in on your game right now and sharpening your own tools?
Of course, I believe it's important to watch who you're fighting, because you can see openings and you can prepare for what you've got coming up. You can kind of get an inkling to what your opposition is, what it's about. No, I've seen him fight. He's nice, aggressive, coming forward. Seems game enough, but I don't think he likes a crack. I don't think he likes taking a crack. I think that's why he's so up front. And if you don't like taking a crack, last person you want to get cracked off is me.
Yeah, Leo Agon-Folly that you're fighting, funnily enough, he's jumping on straight after this, so it'll be interesting to get his thoughts. But right now, it's your thoughts on him. So what can you exploit from his game, what you've seen, Ryan? What do you think you can exploit from him, fella?
See, I don't want to give away too much, but him coming forward, he's going to come forward and he's going to come onto something horrible. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Well, listen, it's fighting talk, and we love it because it's about building it up, isn't it? Now, more building it up is the opportunity itself and the back of the opportunity and what you want to achieve within this sport. What goals do you have for the hybrid, Ryan? Where do you want to take yourself and ultimately the promotion and the discipline within that?
I see this as a new sport. It is a new sport, and it's wide open. There isn't nobody that's the face of this sport yet. So, as being a pioneer for the sport, I would love to be that. I would love to go down in history as the first ever great at this sport, and I'd like to take this sport to a new level. That is what my plans is with the hybrid boxing. I don't plan. I'm not really someone. Don't get me wrong. I'll keep active with the boxing and the bare knuckle and stuff, but I think that hybrid boxing is going to be my sport.
Do you know what? I love it, and I love that attitude because you're seeing an opportunity and you're willing to grab it with both hands. So the 27th of September, like I said, it's absolutely ginormous. Like there's so many words to describe the event, but ultimately, as it feels right now, it feels very small because the caliber of it is not worldwide. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. It's a good that we've got that. We feel collectively that we're a part of history and we want to achieve something. So, with that said, and we've just touched on your opponent, do you have a message for Leo?
Stay healthy, mate. Make sure you make it there on the 27th. Good luck.
I love it. I love it. It's nice. It's short. It's sweet. But it's directive. It's bang on. And I'm sure that he'll have a similar message for you when I get him on. Ryan, it's been great to chat. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But I think I'm looking forward to calling the fights more than you are being in the fight, fella, honestly. But with all this said, I just want to, before we go, I want to give a shout out to your gyms, your coaches, and any sponsors that you have, fella.
Yeah, so I'm training out of Editor's gym, Luke Nevin's gym. My trainer, who does explosive boxing and mentorship, Craig Roberts, really brought me on as a fighter, touched down on my style, and just been giving me little tweaks here and there. And I'd also give a big thanks to my manager, Steve Rock, for opening doors for me and creating opportunities that I couldn't have done myself.
Absolutely. I didn't realise that he was fighting out of hard hitters. So did Luke Nevin never try and drag you into his hybrid boxing?
Well, funnily enough, mate, I actually had my first hybrid fight on Luke Nevin's gym.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah,
nice,
I fought on the hybrid boxing league. I fought on that.
Yeah.
I fought John Spencer on there. Got a unanimous decision over a father-in war.
Lovely, mate. So the ultimate question to finish it is, what does it mean to you, Ryan, to be on this historical event? Just sum it up in a few words for us, my mate. It's big, isn't it? I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
It's a massive thing. I can't just sum it up in a few words. Like, literally, life-changing.
It's goosebump stuff, isn't it?
That's the best thing. That's life-changing. Because this is what's going to change my life. This is the start for me. This is the start of what I want to be, what I want to become in life.
Ryan, you've absolutely hit the nail right on the head there tonight. Thank you very much. You've given me goosebumps, and I swear I can't wait to call your fight, brother. It's going to be, you and Leo is going to be an absolute war. I'm sure of it. Fans, go and check out Ryan's Instagram. He's relatively new to the social media, but we're going to get it popping soon. Any sponsors that want to get involved and get on this journey, it's a part of history, so please do. I'll drop all the links in the comments, etc. Ryan, thank you very much again for your time tonight, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.